Uh, Welcome to the JTV's Game of the Week. We will do our JTV Game of the Week intro right after the national anthem.
Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated, could subject the violator to ejection, and may result in penalties being assessed against your team. Everyone is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this competition at a high level of good sportsmanship. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of the national anthem. Good evening and welcome to Jacksonville High School. Please draw your attention and welcome the Lacey
Welcome
Lions.
to JTV's Game of the Week. I'm Steve Ifantis.
And I am still your color commentator, Mina Knut.
How you been, Mina?
Amazing. We're coming off a game just yesterday,
Yes.
thriller, as Jackson Memorial High School's boys basketball team took home a stunning victory against Tom's River East.
Number 15.
All right. As we have another matchup, as Jackson Memorial High School's girls basketball team will be going up against Lacey Township. Jackson Memorial High School coming into this game at 5-3, coming off a state championship victory, and Lacey Township struggling through the season thus far, as Jackson Memorial looking to continue.
Yes. Especially the seniors, all the seniors last year won the state championship, so they are looking for that 2 year in a row state championship. In my opinion, this is one of the strongest Jackson Memorial girls we've seen in a long time. Last year was very, very strong, but this year they have two very good freshmen that are actually starting. I believe number 15 and number 10 are the two freshmen that are starting for Jackson Memorial, which is Colleen Smith, and number 10 is, who's number 10? Isabel Frantoni. Very well done by the two
Obviously
freshmen.
headed up by their strong senior class, Chloe, Camille, and Zoe.
Yes.
Zoe, Division I athlete. Accepted a scholarship.
And Chloe is too. She's a Division I athlete in two sports, soccer and basketball.
It's incredible, yeah.
So yes, we have very well done to that. Zoe Maffey, I believe, is going to St. Paul, I want to say. I'm not sure exactly. And I know Chloe is going to Monmouth University now.
Incredible, yeah.
So
As the game ready to get underway, a daunting task ahead of Lacey Township as their season thus far already off to a rough start. If they're looking to make a playoff run, can't afford too many losses, but they are going up against a very strong team. Right now, Jackson Memorial, a little... And Jackson Memorial looking to get clearly above 500 as the tip-off is away. And it is Lacey Township with the possession.
that's number 15 with the possession. Dacus puts it up, and rebound grab there by number 15. And
Great
Jackson's
board
on
there
it.
by Colin. As now Jackson Memorial with the possession. Drive, shot is up and no good. Good board there. Surveys the court, gets it to Zoe Maffey. And now Jackson Memorial looking to run the offense. It's Maffey with the ball again. Out again to Colin. And a struggle for the ball. Great ball movement on the part of Jackson Memorial as the three-point shot is up and no good. And a good board by Lacey Township as now they
34
are
there.
going back the other way.
Springler on the rebound. Springler there on the rebound to number 22.
And we got a steal. And now Memorial with it, it's Chloe Messer. Messer with a fadeaway, no good. Good board there by Isabel. It's now Maffey. Maffey surveys, pass down low. Back out to Messer. Messer for three, no good. As now Lacey Township gets the board, and they're going back the other way.
Manhan with the ball. To Schmidt. Over to Kuhn. Back to Manhan. To DeCoste. DeCoste puts it up, and it's going to be blocked there, but it's going to be won by the rebound at 34.
We got our first points of the game.
Takilana.
Messer passes to Zoe Maffey as Jackson Memorial looking to run the offense. Messer surveys, pass out to Isabel, back to Messer. Into the down low to Zoe Maffey, good pass there. And the shot is blocked!
Great block there by number 41, which is Kuhn on the block there. Jackson Memorial needs to step up their offense. Over to 15, to Caucus.
We're gonna get a replay of this one, an incredible block there. Excellent anticipation. As now Jackson Memorial grabs the possession back, it's Messer. Drive, shot is no good. And we'll get a whistle and a stoppage. I believe it's Lacey Township with the possession. And we're gonna get a replay of that one. Messer with opportunity, but unable to get her footing, just had to put the ball up. And unfortunately, no good, as Jackson Memorial still looking for the first points of the game. Drive, and the shot is blocked! What a block by Camille! As now Maffey with it, pass out to Chloe Messer. And we got a whistle.
First foul of the night.
We're gonna get a replay of this one as Lacey Township takes the possession.
It's now Schmidt with the ball. Tom Silver Lacey's got better ball movement in my opinion, but Jackson has been the better team, but they just can't get their shots off. Back over to Schmidt.
Not a lot of open looks thus far.
Schmidt in the corner. Dribbles.
Oh, that shot, she dropped the ball.
And that's going to be a
we'll get another
backcourt.
whistle. As the Lacey Township coaching staff not looking too happy with that call. As Jackson Memorial now with the possession. Zoe Maffey puts the ball back in play. It's Chloe Messer with it. Now it's Zoe Maffey in the paint, backs it down and gets the first basket of the game. We're tied at 2-all.
As now 41 with the ball. That's going to be Kuhn over to Schmidt in the middle to 13, and that's going to be a push.
They're there. Foul on Isabel. I believe a shooting foul as they are up. They're getting set to pass. They're ready to pass it back in.
Ball.
And
she
another
didn't get
whistle.
It in. She did not. Oh, timeout though. We did get a timeout on the play.
And we are going to get a substitution.
Probably, most likely during this timeout.
Scoring game thus far.
To your point, yes, it has been a very, very low-scoring game.
It's only 2 points, but the defense, though, incredibly physical, especially in the paint. Not a lot of open opportunities, but we'll see. So this is typically where, the feeling out process in the early parts of the game. See what they can and can't get away with and almost test the officials. Are they going to call fouls on certain things? So we'll see, but I'd imagine more scoring as the game goes along.
15 for Lacey.
As both teams break their respective huddles and are ready to resume play.
Caucus on the take in here. And she's Looks like she's going to get it out to
Oh,
no one.
Nearly stolen by Maffey. It's on the ground. And that one picked up by Colin. Now going back the other way, it's Messer. Pass to Maffey. Maffey for three. And she drains it. First three-pointer of the night.
Let's get a replay of that shot.
By Zoe Maffey. So far has scored all of Jackson Memorial's points. And we're going to get another whistle. This one going against Lacey Township. And we are going to get a replay.
Swish.
Incredible. Finally got an open shot for three, and she took advantage. They hand it to Zoe Maffey, to Camille.
That's and that one's intercepted,
and another whistle.
A travel.
Incredible. An easy opportunity to points, cut this down to a one-point game or potentially tie it with a three, but missed opportunity, unfortunately.
DeCosta is there with a great interception, but she unfortunately did not dribble the ball when she was taking her steps, which is resulted in a travel.
And we got a score. Great one there from Isabel. As Jackson Memorial increases their lead to 5.
Schmidt with the ball here. Over to Mahan to under the basket of 41. Just
no good.
Missed.
Good board there by Zoe Maffey. She's going back the other way. Surveying the court. Pulls up for three.
Oh.
No good. And Lacey Township on the board.
Rebound there by Springer.
And they're going
back to
back
Mahan.
the other way.
Lost the
ball
ball
on the
there.
ground. Maffey's got it. She's going back the other way. Pass to Messer. Back to Maffey. Drive. Lays it up and through the contact scores it. Incredible. 7 points in just the first quarter for Zoe Maffey. We're going to take a look at this. That's 3 defenders she had to go through in order to score that. Has the ball on the ground, nearly stolen again by Maffey, and again on the ground.
20 there.
Township struggling to keep possession.
The pickup.
And we got a steal there. Great one from Camille. She's going back the other way. Pulls up for 2. No good off the rim.
Rebound there by Schmidt. Schmidt over to Mahan. Mahan drives it.
Oh, wow. Physical defense, no call.
Oh, the defenders got lost there.
And we got a score from Colin. Jackson Memorial up now by 9 and 11-2 run to open this one. Look at this. She got someone giving them a map. They don't know where they're going. As we got a turnover there forced by Jackson Memorial. Jackson Memorial, a slow start in the opening portion of the game, but now finding their rhythm.
Finding their rhythm, and Lacey needs to pick up this defense and offense. But Zoe
Maffey wide open for 3 and drains it again. Memorial 14-2 run, as it seems there's no stopping them at this stage.
20 there. Schmidt with the ball. She's good. And she's going to get some. And great defensive play there by Camille.
And we're going to get another whistle. I believe we'll see. We're going to get another look.
Ooh, that's a
and we got a substitution. Camille coming out. And in comes Juliana. As now Jackson Memorial getting ready to add to their lead. Messer pass to Maffey. Out to the corner. For 3! Colin drained it. As Jackson Memorial has hit 3 3-pointers in just the first quarter of play.
Number 3, Cloyce, new in the game here. And number 14, also new. Flores.
Pulls up, no good. We got a rebound from Messer. What shot clock for the quarter is winding down. We'll see what they do. We could see them milk it all the way down and then take a shot at the last second, but we'll see.
Probably. That's exactly probably what they're going to do.
Clock dips inside of 10 seconds. Messer. Out of Colin. To the corner. Maffey for 3. No good. And the clock will expire at the half. Memorial dominating as the Jackson Memorial Jaguars lead 16 to Lacey 2.
Yeah, and it's a very
Has not allowed a single score since about the opening 2 minutes of the game, which has been incredible.
no, to get back to what you were saying, you were saying it's been a very low-scoring game at first, but Jackson has picked up their steam. It has picked up very well, and it's just Lacey needs to do something on offense desperately, and like their defense has
And
been
it's not just poor shots;
Yes.
it's also turnovers.
Yes.
Like I believe the last few possessions, they didn't even get a shot up.
Yes, they had 3 bad travel calls that cost them 3 possessions at the basket. Also, they couldn't capitalize on any of the rebounds underneath their shots. Rebounds are very important in basketball. Like Mighty Ducks in hockey, he said you got to pick up the garbage. The coach in Mighty Ducks 3, that's the garbage shots right there. Underneath the basket, rebounds are the garbage shots. So they got to make sure they're picking up those shots and all that stuff. And
As Avery checking in for Jackson Memorial, as she is ready to put the ball back in play.
they're gonna be giving
Lacey breaks the huddle.
They're gonna be giving Lacey a warning, of a delay of game.
Ooh, you don't see that too much in basketball, but right now, I believe they need that extra check. Maffey into the paint, a great pass, and the finish by Camille, incredible. The passing by Memorial has been great thus far.
14 now with the ball. And she passed it to number 20. 20 dribbling. She does not use her dribble, but now she stopped it. Number 14 down low. 14 is gonna bring it up top. Looking, bounce pass to number 20. And we got a little chest pass there to number 3. Number 3 looks, trying to make a drive to number 15 outside. 15 puts it up, and no good.
Off the backboard, and a good board there by Chloe Messer. As now Jackson Memorial takes over. Messer surveys. Pass out there to Avery.
That's a great play by Messier there.
Down low to Camille, no good. Another rebound there by Avery. Maffey out to Messer. Messer for 3, and it's good! Jackson Memorial continues to dominate.
We're taking another look at this. As you see here, Messier
21
with the 3.
unanswered points thus far for Jackson Memorial. Can you get any better?
And now late. Oh, and a turnover.
We got a steal by Chloe Messer. Jackson Memorial on the breakaway. Pass to the corner. And we got a foul there. Avery nearly got an and 1, but now she's up for 2 shots.
Both teams looking to make a substitution after this first shot here.
Here is the first one. And off the rim and no good, as we're going to get some substitutions. Isabel coming back in. She started the game, took a quick breather, and is back. And that will be Juliana subbing out as Avery up for her second shot. And it's good. Memorial up 22-2.
15 passes the ball into number 14. 14 has got it. Oh, we got it. Uh-oh.
We got
Timeout?
another whistle.
I want to say timeout there.
I believe so.
I want to say
As the Jackson Memorial cheer crew will hit the court. But a dominant start thus far for Jackson Memorial. It's hard to find flaws anywhere. They've been taking advantage. They've been passing well, hitting threes. When there's been open shots, they've been making them. On defense, they've been physical. I mean, it's been about 6-7 minutes of play. Lacey has barely even gotten a pass up. So when you're playing this good, you're up by a lot of points. Anything you want to change in the game plan, or you want to keep the foot on the gas?
For Jackson, definitely want to keep your foot on the gas. If Lacey, you have to do, we're going to mention Tom's River a lot. We're going to mention Tom's River a lot because of the game last week, yesterday that we commentated together in this very, very house right here. Tom's River kept Jackson very quiet, like to a low-scoring game for a while in that game before Jackson got rolling. Lacey needs to find that. Like, they need to find something like that to get the momentum back. They got to get the momentum back. That's what I'm trying to say.
Not only that, it's like, I have a question for you. What do you think is the most important possession in a basketball game?
I would say definitely the second quarter would be the most important.
Wrong. It's the one that's happening right now. You can't let possession spiral.
Yes.
One bad possession does not equal another bad possession.
Yes.
So whatever's happened. The score is what it is right now, but there's plenty of ball left to play. So there's still plenty of time to turn it around and get back in this game. So we'll see what Lacey can do as now
number three
there. Up for 2 shots.
Choice up there. Oh, this is the first one.
Here's the second shot. And it's good as finally Lacey gets their first points of the second quarter. Here's Chloe Messer with a drive, and she's going to grab a foul, I believe. We'll see. So Messer is set to pass this one back in.
Lacey's defense needs something here.
So surveys pass out to Zoe Maffey, back to Messer. They trade passes as Maffey has it again. Out to Avery,
nearly
and the pass
there.
Is no good, and another whistle.
And that's going to be a foul as we're going to take another. Oh, that's going to be. We're going to take another look at the replay
up for
here.
2 more. As I'm not seeing good body language though from those players. They seem demoralized. They're making mistakes. It's rough, and I wish we could get the camera on the coaches. It's not a good, pretty scene there either.
Yes, it's.
As this free throw is good. As Jackson Memorial increases their lead to 24-3, Lacey takes over.
Yes. Now number 14 here over to number 3. Swings it back to 14. He's going to bounce pass it down low to 41. 41's got it here. And he's going to dribble, put it up, and get the foul. Going to get the 2 shots. This is what Lacey could need. As you were saying, the most important possession is the possession that's happening right now. And Jackson and Lacey are both getting close to that bonus. Like, both of them have combined 7 fouls already in this game. They do have to be careful about watch that fouls. Make sure you don't want your players fouling out too early in the game because you're going to need them down the stretch.
Substitution, Camille coming out. And number 15 coming in, that's Colin, making her second appearance in today's game. That's the second shot. No good. Zoe Maffey's on it, but unable to get the rebound.
Over to number 3.
The pass too high, and that will go out of bounds. Jackson Memorial takes over on yet another Lacey turnover. Messer puts it back in play, and it's Maffey coming out with it. Maffey surveys, pass goes out there to number 15. It's Colin. Back to Maffey. Pointing and signaling, gets a screen, puts up 3, and it's good! She has been automatic from 3 to open this game.
I think she's 4 for 4 on the 3-pointer right now.
She's missed 2.
She's missed 2, so my apology.
Hey, she's shooting over that 50%, which is already excellent.
Yes. Number 3 puts it up. They're gonna win they're gonna not get
ball
the
on the ground, and Maffey has it. Pass up to Chloe Messer. Messer plants her feet, puts up the 3, and it's good. Green release. Memorial up 30-4 as the game continues to get ugly for Lacey, and that is a shooting foul, unfortunately. Nearly got a block, but yet another shooting foul by Jackson Memorial is the 3rd opportunity for Lacey at the free-point line.
Yes, number 3 again. Choice on the free throws, makes the first one.
And we're going to get some substitutions on both sides. Multiple players coming out. Maffey checks out of the game.
Wise decision by Jackson. Rest. You're up by a decent amount right now. Get your starters ready.
And a scrum for the ball. Abby's on it, unable to get the ball, and it's out of bounds.
That's a good defensive play there by Abby because their entire team's on the run back. Get the ball out of bounds, reset the position. Now you can go ahead and play better defense. You don't want to give go-ahead points like that. So number 14 at the top of the paint. 14 dribbles down low. It gets stolen by Chloe.
And that is stolen by Chloe Messer, as she has been amazing when it comes to steals. And another foul.
Oh, that's going to be a jump ball, so possession is going to switch back over.
It has been incredible. The clock has not been running a lot in the last few minutes, as it seems. We get one whistle after another. And we got a steal from Chloe Messer. Drive and another score. Memorial up now by 27 points.
We're going to take
a second look at this one.
Chloe just got
plenty of time. Breakaway steal. And she has been reading this entire Lacey offense like a book. Getting steal after steal. I believe that's 4 or 5 steals in this quarter alone. As Colin set to put the ball back in play, and Messi comes out with it. Chloe Messer comes out with it. As Zoe Maffey checks back into the game, and she'll get the ball. Pointing and communicating, gets a screen. Drive, and a score!
Jackson Memorial has just been on a tear for the last.
Absolutely.
Take another look at that
executing
shot.
Really well with the screen game. As Maffey's done a great job finishing through contact, and that's great because you see some players, whenever they have to drive and finish through multiple players, that they often shy away from contact, and those shots often go through very well.
Way.
So it's great when you find a player who has no problem going through multiple defenders in order to get to the basket.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember a basketball coach used to tell their players, like, just tunnel vision. Don't focus on the person in front of you. Focus on the basket whenever you're driving. As we get a screen from Maffey, pass to her, puts up a quick shot, and it's no good. But a great board there.
Another
scrum for the ball. Abby lost it, and it will go out of bounds.
Yeah, and to further what you're saying with that tunnel vision, if they're going to foul you, let them foul you because you're going to get 2 free shots on the line. So that's 2 free shots, but
As
you always got to be
set to pass the ball back in play. Way out there for Chloe Messer. Nice handles there. Steps up for 2, and it's good. Deep 2 there by Chloe Messer. The shooting has been on point. Wide open chance from 3, and it's good.
Finally, some points back from Lacey.
I believe that's their second. Actually, no, their first 3-point shot made of the day. Screen from Camille. She checks back into the game. Abby with it. Surveys, gets a screen from Maffey. Messer, pass to the middle. That's Camille, and unable to finish it. Good as we got a rebound by Lacey.
Number 14 driving to the hole, and
we're going to get a foul, I believe, on Chloe Messer. And now Lacey again up for another 2 shots. I think that was a necessary foul. The team's not back yet.
I don't know. That's really a foul.
I think what a lot of the referees look for is whether you're playing the ball or you're playing
the person. Yeah.
So if you're making too much contact with the person,
it makes sense. Yes.
But it's very, very hard to find that balance where you're physical enough to not draw fouls.
Yeah.
As the free throw, no good. As now Maffey with it, and Jackson Memorial getting ready to start another offensive possession. Nice catch there by Chloe Messer, showing off the handles. Pass down low to Zoe Maffey. And a nice shot there for 2 as it's another score. Memorial up by 30 points.
Yes.
As we have 2 minutes left.
A miracle.
In the half.
To number 20 now. Number 20 working the ball to number 41. 41's got it. Working back up to 20. She's trying to make a shot, and that's going to be an air ball.
Straight out of bounds. And like I said before with the tunnel vision, as you can see, not very prevalent with the Lacey players. None of them have really been trying to finish through contact and been shying away and kind of like half shooting the ball and not completing their motions. And that's how you miss shots. It's Messer, look at that.
Granny style layup there.
Nice jelly there for another 2.
Oh, 20 driving.
No good.
It's a rebound by
back
41.
and we get a whistle. As we're going to take another look at that. It has been incredible. And the shot contest, not too great there. You can't just stick your arms up there and expect the shot to miss. You got to really move. You got to really come alive in that. As Camille will check out, and Juliana coming back into the game. As we're seeing very frequent substitutions from Jackson Memorial as this game goes on. As this free throw is good. Juliana comes back into the game and passes back to Zoe Maffey. To Messer, back to Maffey. Zoe Maffey with a drive, puts it up, no good. And now Lacey back the other way.
Yes, number 13. Ball, good screen there by number 3. Set up the pass to number 20. So when he's got it, under 50 seconds remaining, puts it up.
Man.
No foul,
Great
but no
defense there.
Back up top to 41 to 3. Swinging to 13.
Clock for the half.
3.
And she decides just to put it up for 3, and she drains it. Almost hesitant to take the shot, but a good decision when everything's said and done. As Messer, we'll see what Jackson Memorial tries to do. I'd imagine trying to milk the clock, just get to the half. But look at this, pass down low. Shot is up and no good. We got a scrum for it and a whistle. As we're going to take a second look at that.
She's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And she's like, I'll just shoot. And makes it.
I'm surprised, though, Messer, I believe under the impression she was going to miss from that deep from 3, so she just didn't contest it. As now Lacey up for 2 more. Maffey checks out of the game. In comes Colin in her place. And Lacey in the bonus.
In the bonus.
That shot good. And she's got 1 more. I think that's important. Memorial has been playing ultra aggressive on defense the entire game, but it's finally come up to them. So you don't want to give up too many points on these bonus shots. Is that one no good? Abby with it. Passes to Chloe Messer.
Number
Surveys
3
the
there
court.
on the 2.
And another whistle. I believe a timeout.
Timeout Memorial. Looks like they're going to try to just get one final play
before the half, but obviously not allowed to talk about a Memorial sideline other than good job as they have
just
come
keep
out
the pressure on. Really, that's the only thing they should be kind of saying.
As they lead by 27 points going into the half, and then whatever next shot pending, obviously. But anything you want to say to the Lacey players? If you were the coach or you're in that huddle, what are you saying to the players?
If you're the Lady Jags, what are you saying?
The Lacey players.
Oh, the Lacey players. I mean, I would definitely try to get, maybe if you can, try to get one more shot on the basket, try to get a 3, just to try to get one more last point on the board. But the Lacey, you got to step it up big time in the second half. That's what really they're talking about what they're about to be talking about in that locker room for the next 10 minutes. They have to keep talking.
I have a question. Do you think that locker rooms, like during a blowout or during like whenever you're losing, do you think that they're like yelling and screaming like something out of a movie, or do you think it's like more clinical?
I kind of don't think it's like a movie, more or less like you always see in a movie, like you see them screaming and yelling at each other. But Chloe with a 3, nearly made it.
We got a board there. Abby, and she gets in 1. Great score there. That was Avery on that one. As we're going to get a replay of that one. We talked about potential scoring opportunities for Memorial in the last second, just 1.6 remaining on the clock. As this could potentially be a 3-point play.
Yes.
Shot is no. Oh, it's good! As we're probably going to see one half-court shot here, and they won't even get it off. Score at the half. Memorial leads 43-13. Incredible. So back to what we were talking about. Like, do you think that halftime locker rooms are like, violent or like a movie, or is it like more clinical?
I don't see them being like a movie. I kind of just see them because I feel like if you yell at your team that's down, especially at halftime, I feel like that's not going to put the fire under them. Like, because like in movies, like the reason they yell at them is try to get them fired up, try to get them try to do something like that. But like, I think how they are, they're just basically more like, hey, let's just step it up. Let's step it up. Like, try to give them motivation and try to see, like, what are we doing wrong? Like, why are we getting blown out so much? Why are we down by 40 points? Let's keep the mistakes to minimal, and let's start making Jackson Memorial make mistakes.
Halftime, baby.
All right.
Anything more you want to say before we head to a quick commercial break, Kamina?
I don't know. Well, I'm very curious to see what Jackson Memorial does. Obviously, one-way traffic thus far.
Yes.
Do they potentially put their foot off the gas, put in the backups, whatever, just run crazy plays that you wouldn't ever run in an actual game? Or do you think they just keep going, like keep blowing them out? I think it's very, very interesting, but we'll see what they do. But it's anyone's guess at this point.
Yes.
To be honest, I thought they'd take the foot off the gas. But after the first quarter, they were leading by 20 points.
Yes.
But obviously not the case.
So, yes. And we will see you right after these commercial breaks. Enjoy your halftime, ladies and gentlemen.
I started working in Jackson as a bus driver 17 years ago. Being born and raised in Jackson, figured it was perfect. Put me with my kids, same schedule, and I've loved it ever since. When my children were in the Jackson school, my son was involved in every sport at Liberty you could imagine. So this was the best job to have. Put me on his schedule. I got to go to his games. I got to go to debates. I got to spend a lot of time with my kids that I wouldn't have been able to spend with them had I had a different career. So this was perfect. And now I am very fortunate. I am a grandmother. I have 2 wonderful children at home in school that I drive to school every day. So it's everything in a basket and more.
I started in food service, and then I transferred over to being a van aide. And then last year, when I was turning 50, I decided I wanted to try and get my CDL. So I became a bus driver last February. For me, the biggest benefit is the flexibility of my hours. I come in the morning and then I go home and I don't have to be back till the afternoon. So I get to do a lot of things at home, go to the gym, make dinner, straighten the house, and then I come back and it's a great schedule. I love it. I could work a lot of hours or I don't have to work a lot of hours. So the flexibility is great. Weekends, trips, you could have the summer off, you could work in the summer. So
I came to work at the Jackson School District. I was a retired New York City fireman, and my neighbor who used to cut my lawn said, and he works here also, said, why don't you come down to Jackson and work here? And I was like, oh, I don't know. And then I said, you know what, maybe that's a good idea because it's right around the corner from my house. So this is perfect for me because I'm retired and I have the flexibility to just work right around the corner from my house. What I like about working with the kids is they keep me laughing. These kids are funny. They ask me all sorts of questions. Did I drive the bus forever? What did I do before this? And then when I tell them that, they're like, oh, wow, that's so cool that you did that, you know. And then they're like, well, how do you like this? And I said, well, I like it because it's fun to drive the bus. It's similar to driving the fire truck, except I have no lights and sirens.
I have other kids who run on the bus, and I have one little girl every day gets on the bus and hugs me good morning and hugs me goodbye. I have a group of 6 little boys. Every morning they get on the bus and go, good morning. It's a joke. It's fun. I love the smiles. I love the affection. It's perfect for me.
I love working with the kids. We have a lot of fun. It's exciting, it's nice. It's a big responsibility, but when they see me and they're running onto the bus, I know that they're happy to go to school and it's going to be a good day.
Knowing that I get kids back and forth safely makes me feel good because I've been in public service since I was 21 years old. And that job as a fireman was a safety-related job. This is just as the same. You have to drive safely as possible. It just makes you feel good that you can handle it, and you feel rewarded behind it because the parents reward you though, because they'll come and they'll give you like cookies and stuff, coffee. You know, they really have shown their appreciation by doing that. I think this job could be for anybody. It's not hard. The training is good. It could be for anybody. Anybody could do this job.
If you have young children, if you have older children, it gets you out of the house. It's perfect. You can work mornings, you work afternoons, you have the middle of the day to run errands, play golf, go shopping. It's a great place to work.
I would say do not be afraid, because I was terrified. I was afraid to drive my own car and park it at the beach. And I said, there's no way I can drive a school bus, let alone parallel park a school bus. But the trainers are great. They made me feel at ease, and I just had a great time training with them. And when I went for my test, it was a breeze because it was just, you know, so easy for me. I never thought I'd be able to take the test and pass the test, let alone park the school bus, but I did. So I was very excited, and I just love my job. It's a great job. I have a great time with my fellow drivers. We have a lot of fun together. They're a great group of people to work with. We have a lot of stories. A lot of us see each other outside of work. We're all, you know, moms when we get together and we have a good time. They're really nice. Great place to work.
What I love about the people I work with, men, women, old, young, it doesn't matter how old we are. It doesn't matter how young we are, if we've been here a year, if we've been here 25 years. We're very supportive of each other. We laugh at each other. It's a bond that you won't find elsewhere. You can laugh at each other, you can yell at each other, and you still rely on that person to get you through a tough day or get you through a good day. We're there for each other, and it's best feeling. It's the most wonderful job in the world. There's no reward that I could even to watch these kids grow up. I mean, I've had kindergarten kids that are now adults, married with children, and I couldn't ask for anything more than to see their faces, and they remember me and I remember them.
Thank you, bus drivers, for keeping us safe.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Steve Ivantis.
And I'm still your color commentator, Minak Nuke, as we resume the half. Jackson Memorial leads 43-13.
Yes, number 14 now with the ball. It's over to number 20. Sorry about that. Having a little technical difficulties there with the scoreboard. It's not working. Number 13 drives it, puts it up, and does
good. Great rebound by Camille. Pass there to Chloe Messer as she takes it up the court. Surveys, and they'll run the offense. Pass down low. This is Zoe Maffey, a spinning layup, and it's no good. And we got a struggle for it. Isabel was all over it, and then I believe we got a whistle. And Jackson Memorial, I believe, has the possession. Zoe Maffey getting ready to pass it back in. This one, it's Chloe Messer. Drive, Messer.
Oh,
nice pass up there to Abby, and it's good.
And now number 14 here with the ball.
There's a lot of one-way traffic in that first quarter, in that first half, we should say, but we'll see what
20,
Lacey chances.
Takes a three, and that's going to be an air ball.
A rough one there, and a wise decision as well to not touch that one. Close to the... As we are going to get a replay of that last score there, by Isabel. Meanwhile, nice pass by Messer to Camille. The shot is no good, but a nice rebound and score by Colin.
It's going to be over quickly tonight. Oh, 20. 14. Ball goes up to 15 at the top of the paint. 15 stops the dribble over to number 20 at the top of the key. Back to 15. Down low to number 14, puts it up, doesn't make it, and that's going to stay down there.
And I believe, let's see, is that out? But I believe Jackson Memorial, with the possession, Colin ready to put the ball back in play as we take another look at it. We're trying to shoot through multiple defenders. Maffey for three, no good.
It's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to...
as we got a whistle, and Lacey will regain the possession.
Yes, 20. 20's got it outside now. Take a little dribble, pass it down to 15, over to 34. 13 puts it up, nearly.
Oh, good. We got a rebound by Maffey. She launches a pass to Messer. Messer drive, step back two, and it's good. And I believe we got a travel, I believe.
Maybe a travel.
As the points will not count, Lacey.
We're going to take another look at that.
That would have been amazing. That would have been really clean if that counted, but she really got her trying to drive in, go for the twos. So she really sold out, stop that, step back wide open too, but unfortunately not going to count.
13. Passes out down low. 15 up top to 20. To 3. 3 drives, puts it up and just over, but good rebound by 14, and it's going to stay here.
Well, you know what I'm noticing with the Lacey players? None of them seem to be shot ready. Like, they get the ball, and they don't seem to be making the decision early. They don't seem to commit very, very early. So, and that's the difference with the Jackson Memorial players. Like, they know what they're going to do with the ball when they get it. Like, it's all calculated. Pass down low to Camille, driving, and we're going to get a whistle.
Going to be the first foul of the quarter, it looks like.
And now she's up for 2 free throw shots. As it has been more one-way traffic thus far, but I'm noticing though the increase, like a better, more energy on the part of Lacey coming out of the half, which I find impressive because in the especially towards the end of that second quarter, a little bit sluggish, especially on defense.
Unfortunately, giving up in sports is not really like profound about it. People like hate when teams give up. So I'm hoping that Lacey doesn't just give up. They keep trying to keep shooting for themselves, but I think that Jackson is the better team, and the score proves it. 20's got the ball. She takes it underneath, and is going to lose it, but that's going to be a
It has been
charge.
like foul after foul, penalty after penalty. The clock has not been running too much after this game, as it seems like we've hardly gone a possession or two without a whistle being blown or a stoppage happening, as we're going to see Camille check out of the game and Juliana come in. As ball has been inbounded.
Puts it up. Oh, just so
Good
close.
rebound there, and at least she lost the ball. And Lacey will have the possession on that miscue.
Yes. Number 13 to take the ball in. She's got one out wide, but she decides to go up top to 34.
Oh, a great steal there by Zoe Maffey.
To
Going
Chloe.
back the other way. Chloe Messer up for an easy 2.
Now number 1 here with the ball. To number 20. Bounce pass to number 13 underneath the basket. She tries to put it out the back.
Great board there by Juliana. And Zoe Maffey launched that one like a quarterback, and she gets the assist there to Chloe Messer.
And we're going to have a timeout here by Lacey.
It's incredible. The passes have been amazing, and they've been taking advantage really well in these breakaway opportunities. She launched that damn near coast to coast and on the money for Chloe Messer. As you can see, that chemistry has been building as they refer to themselves as the duo.
Yes.
We're going to stop. There's the cheerleading team coming out. 4:03 left on the clock for the third quarter as Jackson Memorial leads by 40.
Yes. Cheerleaders just trying to keep the crowd entertained, pumped up, and make sure they're always in it. I mean, you may always be out of the battle, but you're never out of the fight, as now it looks like our cameraman. Here we are. Hello. Hi, camera. That's our camera operator, Jacob, right there, and we got our 2 fans right behind us. Thank you, Dylan and Dylan and Keith, for taking us on the bus, as now Keith is controlling the PTZ camera to try to get a shot of us. Hi, Keith. Thank you.
As the ball back in play, Lacey takes over.
Number 3 now with the ball, and that's going to be a travel.
Yet another travel, just fundamental mistakes
Yes.
being made by Lacey. And, you know, it's coming back to what I said before. If you're going to not score in a possession, at least get the shot up.
Yes.
Like, when you're getting these turnovers, you're not able to execute plays. It's just another level of frustration.
Yes.
As Messer now with the possession. Surveys, gets a screen. Nice pass to Maffey. Handles it. Shot is up, and we'll get another whistle.
2 shots.
As she's up for her first 3-point attempts of the game. As she has been dominant, scoring points on damn near every possession. First one is up and good. Here is number 2. Up and good. As we'll get another stoppage here, some substitutions on for Lacey. And now the ball back in play. Lacey takes over.
As number 14 swings it over to number 3 at the top of the key. Swings it outside number 13, but doesn't.
A little bit too far outside, and that was a rough one too. After so many steals, you kind of start doubting yourself with those passes. So instead of passing it normally, you just try to get it outside, try to get it in rhythm. But, you know, they're still not expecting those types of passes. So
Zoe for a
Maffey
3.
pulls up for another 3, and it's no good. But a great rebound by Abby. She lost it. And now Lacey has an opportunity. And we'll get a whistle.
Get it 2 shots.
I think that was the right move. I mean, Lacey has not been automatic with the free-point shots, so what you're doing is in a position where they'd probably score 2, maybe they come away with 1, maybe they come away with none, but we'll see what happens. Shot is up and
one.
good. And here is number 2 to cut this down to a 40-point game. And it's good. Abby inbounds it, and now it is Maffey coming out with the ball. Here's Maffey. Nice screen there. As she passes it back out, this is Chloe Messer. Gervain gets another screen. Back out to Maffey. Maffey with a pass and a whistle.
Timeout. Timeout Memorial.
And we'll get a timeout there as Isabel had a wide open shot. An inopportune timeout.
So, Mina, what have you been witnessing Lacey's attitude for the second half so far? What would you say, like, Lacey's attitude for the second half has been so far?
Now, I've been noticing they've been playing a lot harder, but unfortunately hasn't really resulted in points because they've still been pretty much very undisciplined. A lot of penalties back and forth, whether it's shooting fouls or basic things like traveling violations. Like, they've got to be aggressive, but they've also got to clean things up. Keep it controlled. Right now, everything's just kind of going out of whack as another quarterback-like pass from Maffey to Messer for another score.
This is going to get ugly.
And that's rough because they're also, Memorial's been playing excellent when it comes to off the ball and getting open as that one nearly stolen by Abby.
Oh, double dribble.
Incredible as number 3 of Lacey looking confused at the official.
That is a double dribbler, even though
Look
it
at
did
that.
hit off her foot.
And they got the screen off the ball, the center wide open for an easy 2.
Even though to hit off her foot,
And that's incredible because that's how, a D1 athlete plays. You're not always looking to benefit yourself. You're not calling for the ball all the time, hitting the crazy shots, but you're looking to pass. Like, you should see almost as many passing highlights as you do scoring highlights. As Maffey with it now pulls up for a deep 2, and it's no good. Rebound there by Isabel. Nearly lost it. Drives in for 2, and we're going to whistle. Up for 2 shots.
Well done to draw.
Back and forth. Foul here, foul there.
Very well done to drag out that foul. That's what you're gonna do. You gotta make sure if they're gonna stop you from getting that basket, make sure it is get called as a foul.
Not only that, but it's already 3 fouls, I believe, for them thus far. So getting, again, early in the third quarter, you don't want to, again, get a bonus and add even more insult to injuries. We get a substitution from Lacey. Number 34 off and number 41 on. As that shot is good, I believe, but
White shooter stepped over the line, so the
so
shot
that
was
not going to count, unfortunately, as Lacey takes over.
14 takes the ball up now. Lacey just is trying to do something. Number 3, and number 3. Oh,
and another one.
Foul.
And what I'm seeing is they're not doing a great job of getting players open off the ball. So if you're worried too much what's going on with the ball, with the person with the ball in their hands, it's really hard. What Jackson Memorial's been doing with all the off-the-ball screens, trying to get people open, like, it's worked, and it's been really, really awesome. Because normally, when a lot of people are playing defense, they have like they keep their man in their peripheral vision, and then they're kind of looking at the ball. But whenever you're playing against Memorial, with the way that they're setting all these screens and doing all these things, you pretty much are like facing the person you're guarding the whole time because you don't want to lose sight of them.
Yeah.
That's now Memorial.
They're playing very two different. Memorial's definitely playing man. And get the points.
It's been a rarity for them.
And Lacey's playing more zone coverage, I can kind of see, it looks like.
Yeah, but
actually, they're playing
zone,
more
it
man.
requires a lot of communication. I'm just not seeing that thus far.
Yes.
As Maffey lost it. And, nearly a 3-point shot there. No good. Memorial got back the other way. A bit of a scrum for it. Able to recover it. Inbounds it, and now it's Maffey with it. Zoe Maffey surveys. Here's a drive out to Kaylee. Kaylee for 3, and we're going to get a stoppage. There's a few substitutions for Memorial set to come on. That's going to be... It's going to be Abby, Isabel, among others, checking out of the game. We're going to see Camille and a few others check back in.
Number 14, to number 3 now of Lacey. Oh.
And we're going to get another stoppage. Can we get a whistle compilation of this one? Because it's been damn near, like I said, like every possession there's been a whistle. So a lot of undisciplined ball being played by both sides thus far.
Number 3 now to number 1. Number 41.
The Jackson Memorial bench
14.
cheering on their team as they get another whistle. As I believe Lacey still has the possession.
And now Lacey trying to put something up here.
And we get another whistle.
Charge.
As the shot is no good. And Memorial able to take possession of that. Maffey to inbound it.
Yes. Chloe Messier now with the ball to Zoe.
Now Camille with it, surveys, pass there to Messer. Messer for 3, no good.
Number 14
Great board
gets
there.
it
She launches
quickly.
that one a little bit ahead.
Number 3 now puts it up, but gets blocked by Zoe Maffey.
And now here's Messer with a drive. Pulls up for 2, and she got it. The
That girl
domination
just
continues.
said,
We have about 14 seconds left and counting for the third quarter.
That's a great move by Chloe.
She doesn't go straight in for it. She kind of hesitates for a second as we have a near hit from 3 as
Yes. That's
as it's been kind of a continuation, a little bit closer in terms of points, but still a struggle thus far for Lacey, both offensively and defensively. Unable to set their players up. I think it's almost like I'm seeing not necessarily lack of effort, but a lack of discipline, like attention to detail on part of the Lacey players, but Memorial as well. They have attracted a lot of penalties themselves too, but I think that's a lot of like them playing really, really aggressively, trying to get extra turnovers, trying to get extra points, trying to draw fouls themselves. But I think in this stage, fourth quarter, you're up by well over 40 points.
you know what I found is weird? The other day, right? I was at a basketball court the other day, right? And this guy was fixing the basketball hoop, and he had the rim on the floor, and I was doing an experiment with it, and I don't understand how anybody misses a basketball shot, because I fit 3 basketballs, like men's basketballs, in the basketball hoop, like the rim itself. Like I fit 3 of them in, and it went like it struggled to go through, but it went through. Yeah. And then I put and it fit 4 women's balls in there completely fine. So I just don't know how people.
It's not. I believe it's not just that, but the fact that you're playing against defenders, you have to process whatever the defense is giving you.
Yeah, that's true too. Yes. Ooh.
So yeah, there's a lot of different factors. Like for example, like with football, kicking a field goal is easy. Like if you're doing it in your backyard. But when you have the pressure, you're tired, you're gassed, it all adds up. Shut up. As Maffey takes it out. Maffey with a nice pass to Camille, drive and scores. As the passing has been on point for Maffey, is nearly doubling in assists.
Yes. And number 20 here with the ball, sends it over to 41. 13 puts it up.
And we got it out of bounds. This one goes over to Memorial.
Yes.
A dominant display. And I'm noticing Memorial's not taking anything off the gas. They're playing just as hard in the first quarter as they have now in the fourth when it's a blowout. As we get a whistle. And that ball will go back to Lacey.
Now number 20, Lacey just trying to get something here. It's 15 to 41 now. Bounce passes to 15. 15 takes a shot. No.
Nearly rebounded there by Zoe Maffey. And not just that, but the physicality on the rebounds has been incredible because there's been no easy rebounds for Lacey thus far. Everything's been contested in some capacity. And I think that, that is an effect that takes place as the game goes on because, I mean, you just kind of get tired. Oh, what a shot there off platform. But as I was saying, though, when it just keeps happening, when you have to keep repeatedly fight through contact, it wears on you as the game goes on.
Yes.
As Maffey with a nice pass, unable to finish, though. Missed there by Avery. Ball goes back over to Lacey.
And basically a whole new team coming in for Jackson.
I believe.
All 5 players subbed off.
And a few
Lily
players
Cole
have been
and number 3 seeing their first time on the court here.
Indeed. As you can see, you could argue putting in the backups, giving them some experience, resting your starters, whatever you want to call it. Nearly the case, but Chloe Messer's still out there. As we're going to get a pull-up shot for 2, no good. Messer with the ball, struggled to control for a bit, but now she's got it. Surveys the court. Pass, and
travel.
Double dribble.
You have to be careful about that. It does, especially some of these newer people that just got in. They are cold and they haven't they're gonna make these little mistakes right now. So, but just for Jackson, they're no worry for right now. It's okay. I would, if I was Jackson, I would probably keep these players. And that's
and we
shot.
got an and one potentially.
That's an offensive charge.
Ooh, so that actually gonna be a turnover there.
It's gonna be a turnover.
There's various turnovers occurring for Lacey, as they've been unable to really find any rhythm as the game goes on.
Chloe Messier now with the ball. Dribbling. Over.
Pass there.
Abigail.
Abby with it. Pass to Messer. Surveys the court. Signaling. Hands it there. Abigail with it. Launches one in near, and it's going to be stolen.
There by number 20. It's going to be a quick pass to number 13,
Oh,
but she just lost sight of the ball.
Ball inbounded by Lily, and it's Chloe Messer coming out with it.
A little under 5 minutes remaining left in this 4th and final quarter of play. Jackson with a pretty commanding lead here.
Abby with a nice
Lacey
screen
Lions.
there. Gets it to Messer. Pass back to Abigail. Oh, faked the 3 shot and got her for a travel. As it has been back and forth almost with the fouls, as the referees probably getting tired of blowing that whistle with it's been every
I'm
possession.
surprised they haven't switched to the. I remember watching when we were commentating soccer. Me and my dad. The referees had the hand whistles that you press the button and it comes out of your hand, the whistle's in your hand. You press and you hold down it like it makes a whistle sound.
Has the ball back in play with Chloe Messer. Pass out there and a shot for 3 from Kaylee, and it's good as the crowd goes wild.
Now number 20 here with the ball. It spins.
A nice floater there.
Finally gets some sort of points back on the board for Lacey, but
Incredible.
Memorial and Lacey are trading
As we
blows
take a
here.
second look at that.
It's gonna get stolen by Lacey. Let's get back live as soon as we possibly can. It takes a 3, but it's gonna be an air ball.
A nice rebound there by Avery. Gets it to Chloe Messer. Surveys the court. Pulls up for 3. And no good.
13 now gets the rebound. She's dribbling. That's a 20 in the center. Puts it up. Gets
And
it.
another score.
I think at this point, both teams are just trying to keep the clock running.
But I think at this point, you're doing it for pride. As in,
Yeah.
hey, can we adjust? Can we change things? Let's see. Let's try a few things that might work in the next game. So let's see what they do. Lily with a pass now to Abby. Here's a drive. Struggles to handle it. And we'll get a penalty. And I believe he gets some substitution. Zoe Maffey back on, among others.
And the possession will change back over to Lacey's possession.
Oh, and that one over the head of Abby, and that's going to be a turnover. Oh,
and that's a
try to give that one to the referee, a little bit over his head.
Number 20 here with the take-in to number 41, back to 20. 20 here. A decent shooter all night, but 15 there. Swings it to 24,
Wide
puts it up.
open, no good.
Puts it back in the center, but it's going to be blocked there by 13.
A nice steal there by number 13, Avery. Gets it to Zoe Maffey. Pass way out. Lily for three. She got it. Or Kaylee for three, I should say.
We're going to take another look at that.
As Memorial yet to take the foot off the gas. They're still not taking any time off the clock. They're looking to score, and score again.
Yeah. Memorial. We're going to take another look at that replay of the foul here by a little reach in there by number 3, Abigail Maroney. Oh, that's Lily. My apology.
As now she's up for 2 shots.
And Lacey is in the bonus, ladies and gentlemen.
The shot, this one is good. I want it inbounded, and it'll be Avery taking it out. Nice drive there by Kaylee for the score.
And the score is now 69-27. And Lacey gets it, 13 puts it up, gets the score.
I'm liking the energy change.
Yes.
In Lacey, as they clearly haven't given up, they're still trying to score. And I've seen the scheming's been a lot better as they've been able to get their players open for more shots. Pass out there. And we got a whistle. Lily went for the drive, and I believe we got a reach, potentially, from one of the Lacey players.
Yes. And it's going to be Jackson's ball underneath the hoop. About 2:22 remaining left.
As surveys, and
they never got it in, but I think they got a timeout just off in the nick of time.
Nearly a 5-second violation there by Memorial. As now they huddle up and they talk about what to do next. But I'm surprised though. They have not. You talk about sportsmanship, right? You know what? Hey, we're up by 40 points. Whatever. Put the backups in. We'll like chew the clock. In the NBA, you have the unwritten rule. Don't do anything too fancy if the game's already out of reach. I'm not seeing any of that.
Yeah.
I don't know if these people hate each other or they don't really care for the respect or. But they've pretty much been playing the exact same way in the first quarter to the second quarter, the third, and now the fourth. Again, some changes in personnel, but outside of that, everything's been the same.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen a little bit more of the backups, but still, Zoe Maffey and Chloe Messer, they've been rotating in and out, so.
Yeah, I just think that Jackson is just like, they want to show the league. I think this game is just trying to prove a point to the league that, we are the team to beat. Like, if you want the state championship, we are the team to beat. And unfortunately, when you're proving a point like this, the scores are going to get high, especially. And I think that Jackson is like, we need to prove that we can win with anyone. We can prove that. I think that's what they're trying to prove.
Would you feel the slightest bit spited if you were the other team's coaches?
Of course, yes. Of course, yes. You would feel spited by them and just be like, why are you doing that to a team? Like, I get it. I hope that's going to be a foul there, but...
Who does feel spited? The refs, after blowing this many whistles.
Nearly Jackson does have to be careful. They are nearly in the double bonus where every shot, every foul will automatically be 2 shots for the remainder of the game.
As this one up and good. As this far, if you want to hear another depressing stat, if you want to set the game back in terms of points to what Memorial had at halftime, they'd still be outscoring Lacey by about 9 points, which has been incredible. And that just goes to show the incredible work they've done, you know, from halftime to now. I think now they're taking the foot off the gas just a little bit, but still playing to win, I should say.
Jake.
As that shot up and good.
And they move off the famous number.
The nice score.
As now
there's over 100 points scored now total in this game.
Over 100 points scored in this game, and 70%.
Great pass there, and they'll get yet another foul.
.143 remaining left in this 4th quarter of play. Jackson is very, very close to being the double. Both teams now are in the bonus.
As this first free throw shot is perfect. Green release on that one as she's up for one more. And that one off the rim, no good. As we got a nice rebound there by Lily. She takes it up the court herself. Pass now to Abby. Here's a drive. Puts it up, no good. But I believe she got the foul. As the Memorial crowd still getting in it on those big plays, despite the fact it doesn't really matter at this point.
Abigail Maroney here. Trying to take 2 shots. Trying to put Memorial up by more.
And this one. And that one no good. Abby up for one more. The crowd dead silent as I don't want to speak too loud, and that one's no good.
Never hit the rim, so it could not have counted anyway. The ball must hit the rim.
Incredible, though. Memorial, you got to feel proud, though, even if you do miss some plays here or there. But
timeout, Memorial.
With the game coming down to its last few minutes, you know, any takeaways at this point if you're Memorial?
I mean,
from a team perspective.
From a team perspective, very well job. You have proved the point you wanted to prove today by coming here and blowing out your opponent. Like you proved the point, and your teamwork and your quick passing has just been better and better every game. Like for Memorial, and it's just for Lacey.
If I were to tell my team something, hey guys, I love it, love the aggressiveness, the point scoring, passing, perfect. Just try to stay a little bit, you know, out of the referee's pocket.
Yeah.
Don't stop it with the fouls.
Yeah.
Because as of now, it doesn't really matter because the score is what it is. But in other games, if they keep racking fouls and they get, you know, multiple times now, Lacey has been in the bonus, it can hurt them because a lot of these tighter contested games, which they have lost in the past, where it comes down to like 3 points, 5 points, those bonus shots matter. So every foul, while it doesn't seem important, they're all avoidable. And you need to find a way to still be aggressive. You know, that soft spot where you can still be aggressive, but also not get too many fouls. So I think it might be something that the coaches might want to go over during the scouting for next game.
As
this shot is up good.
Lacey makes it 2 just to try to make
But if
this
you're
game
Lacey,
closer.
you know.
I think if you're Lacey here, more or less, you're kind of just at. Well, we'll take a look at this replay here. As you got it. But to get back to my point, I think if you're Lacey here, you just kind of have to just shrug this game off. And you're just
the ball was still in play, and she didn't know it was in play. She got it ripped off. She got it ripped. And now Lacey back the other way. Shot is up. No good.
Yes. You're going to just have to shrug this game off if you're Lacey and just basically like, it happened, we're going to have to live with it. But let's not make this happen again. That's what I really think if you're Lacey. Less than 40 seconds remaining. Lacey trying to get something. Hits it off Memorial, and Abigail Maroney's on the way.
Back the other way.
I think
Takes
they're
it to
just
the corner.
I think
Surveys. Pass there. And Lily with it. And she got it ripped. Oh, they got it back, and she lost the ball. Gila on it.
But she did get a foul, though.
She did get the foul.
So she's going to get 2 shots.
My Lord. And I think that's been a constant for both teams. I know I made jokes about it, but for both teams, they got to go into this one like, hey, we got to up the discipline.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Like, relax a little bit. Keep the game in front of you. Don't let the crowd get to you too much. Just focus. Be on the court. Be present with your teammates. And let's get these guys.
17 seconds remaining left in this game.
So we could see Lacey potentially try to milk all the clock down and just get out of this.
Yeah, I think at this point, Lacey, I would not even take a shot. I would just wait till like 3 seconds to take your shot. Oh.
As
Memorial will get one final chance too. Memorial's probably just going to ice this game here. Probably take one quick
just
shot.
4.3 seconds left to go. Pass there, 3.
They want Abby to shoot it.
Last one from half court.
Oh! Nearly made it from half court.
Man,
Woo!
that would have been crazy. And we just had a half court
Yes.
match from last game.
Okay, ready? It's not half court. It's just from half.
From the logo. From
Yeah.
the logo.
Oh, just if she would have not put a little
As
bit
the
less
teams
spin on it.
Meet on the sidelines and they shake hands. And as Jackson Memorial continues their strong season,
Yes.
set to defend their title and now improving to 6-3. But Lacey, still a lot of questions to answer as they drop to 2-7.
Yes, and the final score of the game was 70-34. That's pretty much it in this game. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on next time, JTV's Game of the Week. I'm Steve Ifantis,
And I'm Ian Afternoon.
and see you all Monday for the Memorial Boys Bowling versus Freehold Township. See you all then. Thank you for commentating with me.
Always fun.